What's up, guys? So today we're going to let you into a little secret. On Wednesday, you might have noticed, you might not have noticed, you might have thought about it but was a bit unsure. We played our own little game here at Halftime Talks. So throughout our podcast, each member of the team had their own song, like musician, artist, and we had to sneak in as many of their songs in our analysis as we could. Myself, I took Post Malone. I believe Jake, he took One Direction. Josh took Oasis, and Banksy took The Vamps. So, let's have a look at the clips, see how everyone did, and see if you actually spotted any throughout our podcast.
Whether they risk it all and then try and win the FA Cup, yeah, it'd be fun.
Like they're going nowhere in the league, so you do tend to turn to your cup runs then, and
Not go into this dangerous mentality of we're safe, because if Fulham...
I don't want to cast no shadow on Bournemouth, but I don't think they were ever going to win the FA Cup, even if it cup, like winning something like that, it lives forever.
Yeah,
it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
I think every championship team of sort of Bournemouth stature, their aim is to they want to be up there.
Yeah, like if it was you and I who were, as Liverpool fans,
Done in the Prem, however you've done in whatever league you're in, when you get to there, your form, confidence, everything, it goes up in the sky. It's
Against Chelsea.
This is the thing, look, in the FA Cup, we've seen it 1,000 times. We've seen it 1,000 times where there'll be... So, anyone can win that.
yeah, no, true. It could go one way or another. For lack of better words, it really just depends on the day, really.
finally saying, listen up, whether there's a chance of the quad or not, it's still a chance of an FA Cup. It's a bit of silverware.
Obviously, the news coming out of City this week, looks like he's going to be one of the players who's going to say his goodbyes in the summer.
Any team would miss a Sergio Aguero from back in his glory days. He was fantastic. He was amazing. We're talking
But he's not too young now, is he? You know what I mean? He's getting on a bit.
28 years old. Pep's gone. He's just my type to be my starting striker.
News comes out on deadline day, Danny Ings has joined the Citizens. You'd be like, whatever. You won't be interested in it.
Well,
Definitely not better than him. Is he better than Jesus? That's the question for me.
I think Josh, obviously, the news on the internet, the rumours on the internet is City linked with Haaland and
The little things in the game that will secure a victory for one or the other, I reckon.
There is, to be fair, a part of me that thinks Chelsea will comfortably win this game. I don't know why.
Since Tuchel's come in and how he's got them playing, City and Chelsea, they've both been half the world away from the rest of the league. So a mixture build up, and you made a brilliant point before. We've seen it before. City, they tend to fade away.
They do.
And when
That's the thing. Chelsea didn't exactly run circles around them. They Field United, I don't think will have any enemies after that, and I think everyone sort of respected their performance.
Because they'll be in winning positions. He's too scared. He's treading water with his team all the time. He doesn't.
Now he's got no option on the bench. He's scared to make changes because he doesn't trust his bench.
One thing about that team is obviously they do have some star players like.
as in every game, you're going, right lads, we'll talk tonight. We'll say what can we do differently. It's not even something like, it's not just saying, oh, we'll roll with it and then we'll sort it out in the summer. He spent 3 years.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
That's your option, and you're Manchester United. Wake up, seriously. You're United. You have to have the mentality of we've got to at least challenge. Or has Ollie even gone round to United and said, look, we'll talk later. I'm talking now on going to do the football.
And obviously the last few years, constantly been taking shots at all different managers.
Season
Well,
two.
little by little, they add up, going out in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, out in.
No, I agree.
I'm a big fan of Ollie, but that's what you have to say.
I'd like to see him stay, but I think he's probably been clever. Or the board think they've been clever because of.
I think with United, it's all history. That's literally the pull.
Quality on paper.
I think this
to
is an issue
prevail.
we've brought up in the last couple of
But
weeks.
I think it's the importance of being idle. It's the importance of avoiding they don't want.
I think they are much better now. The fact that they've got Jamie Vardy and
I mean, with 3 lines on the shirt, it has to be England.
Way!
One
Congratulations to Jake.
You were
He's
right-
got his
right on the
first
scoreboard.
point.
And it just seemed like the run that they were on was probably just a bit too good to be true, a bit too good to maybe carry on. But I think that game was.
Yeah.
I think that game's massive.
Yeah,
It's a
I
massive
think-
loss for
I
Fulham.
think Sheffield United, West Brom was saying, come on Fulham, bring it on down now. Let's start preparing for next season.
Yeah.
Around you.
You won't.
You won't get
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
You will not stay up in
Yeah.
the Premier League.
I agree with you completely. I think it's getting to a point like, albeit it's probably with a sense of acquiescence, but they are probably getting to a point now where thinking we've had the crucial games, we've got.
And I want to be with you on your point because I love an exciting relegation. So
Then they might as
The
well.
reality is, Scott Parker can stand in front of every single one of his players and say a million words. But if those players don't have the fight and they don't want to fight for him,
They die for him. The players aren't dying for Scott Parker right now. The only thing they're dying in is the Premier League. They could go all around the world, they won't get a point.
it comes down to, and it's nothing personal to Scott Parker because
I hope.
his
I
jackets
think-
make me smile.
Yeah, I hope. I think. Well, I know he'll go on to manage at Premier League, be it with Fulham or not.
And it's harsh to say because we've watched them and they've been fantastic.
it's like they're allergic to staying up.
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah.
If you come up and it's-
In terms of that though,
You've got to keep.
But I do
because
think this time, I think Fulham will fall. And I think last week I give them a chance, but it was heavy.
Very good though.
Yeah,
Just to clarify, would you take him at Crewe? There or thereabouts does it, and I'm happy because we have a
Yeah.
clause in Dan Burn's contract that means we get 250k when they stay up. So
Nice.
they stay up, they have an end of season party.
Mm-hmm.
Does Graham Potter stay to the party all night?
if I was a football man,
As a manager, you do have to stay, don't you?
So he's not going over in the middle of the
you
night.
could
he's
just
going
lose
all
in.
Yeah, no.
in a little corner booth on his own.
night. Yeah.
Part of Tetley's feeling a bit Whitney. He'd have a couple. Ring up maybe like
Newcastle.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they're
The
playing
team,
against
the team
Newcastle.
down there. I think for me, Graham Potter probably thinks get a 2 or 3 more results, job done, and then just concentrate on the Euros when it's coming home. I think that's
Yeah.
what he'll be saying.
yeah.
So secure a few points to keep them up.
Steve Bruce seems to look at the relegation zone and keep going, oh, well, come on, move
Do
my
that.
way a little bit.
Come
He
on,
seems
dude.
to want to.
If he had a lot more chances put his way, if he had the service. But again, it's deja vu in the fact of Newcastle are conceding too many at the back. The season he can jet off to Saint-Tropez and have, a 6 week long holiday
With his shades on.
with his shades on.
And I will just say, Jeff Hendricks hers too long. That's it.
Just
Like control.
Yeah, out of control.
So someone needs to go to him and go, oi, yeah,
soon-
you're not a rock and roll star, you're a footballer,
As
get
soon as
down
it
to
happens-
business.
Hendrick.
There was AC, man.
This is what I mean. And he went to Newcastle. Back when he was, but he played like a rock star sometimes. Oh, somebody's the way he's one who creates chances. Missing the sun,
Yeah.
missing the golf course. He's probably feeling a little bit cold back in.
He
London.
unmissed so much
Do you know
space.
what? He's played well, and all of a sudden now, coming towards the end, he comes out and goes, "Well, my plan was never actually to stay."
I get it. He should not have come out and said it, but isn't this just sort of the protocol with loans?
I'm
Like,
gonna call it into Miami.
let's
I
be
think-
honest. Zidane's not giving him a call saying, "Look, I'm missing you."
No,
Some sort of deny.
Yeah.
Any Tottenham fan can deny that. Right now, probably the best time. It's probably the best time for him to leave
Yeah.
because
I made my point before, like, about the Black Cloud is leaving over, and some might say to a certain extent that he is, but... Right, so thank you for watching, we hope you enjoyed that. We hope you spotted some maybe in the podcast as well. We've got the results. Connor and Dan tied with 26 references. I got 22 for Oasis, and Jake got 7 for One Direction. But to be fair, he was hosting. He was probably the hardest one to get it in. Unfortunately for Jake, the points do count towards the end of season tally for the Monday games night, which we've uploaded a few of, so go and watch them on YouTube if you haven't already. The updated leaderboard will be on now. Hope you've enjoyed watching. There's other videos got up there contributing to that table. Go and watch them. All the socials are in the description below. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Do what you do. Thank you for watching.